Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is October 14th, 2025. Uh, what day is today? I don't remember. It's Tuesday, yeah. The days blur together when it's a holiday, right? Alright, let's start with Wordle number 1578. First, okay. Going to skip the ad. Oh my god. Well, thank goodness they removed the ad. Okay, strip. Let's go. Is it today's answer? Let's see. It is not. Oh my god, it's that freaking arm, but at least it's green today rather than yellow. So that's something. I don't know if curvy has been done before. What about something like curly? Yes, why not? Might as well. Not it. No Y either, but there is a U. It's just not there. Hmm. I'm thinking form could be interesting, but form. Have we not done that one before? Form. Okay, because I mean, if it starts with U in the front, it could be um un unread no unraw no unram unram I think that's like unrow nope un, unrob unrag unran interesting one to run something and to unran something okay or if I doubt the use at the end, so maybe it's something like that. Barum, Ferum, no, not serum, no S. I can only think of form right now, but it really feels like form has been done before. So I really don't feel good about this, but I can't think of anything right now. Or maybe the X, maybe? Oh, more vowels? I don't know. I'm sure. It's the answer? Why did I think that why did I think this has been done before? Can somebody remind me if there was a word similar to form that made me think of that this was the answer before? Because my brain really, really thought that this one had been the answer before. Like, really, really. And that's why I didn't want to test it, but I just couldn't think of anything else. If anyone knows if there was a similar word to form, and that's what made me that made me think that this was the answer once before, let me know because I'm very perplexed. But at least I got a 3 because that's what I wanted. I said, I've been having 4s and 5s and not great, so give me a couple of 3s, and I did. I got like 2 3s in a row, right? I think so. I think they were listening to my prayers, but I don't know about connections. So let's go on connections. We'll see what that one's like. Okay, we're playing connections number 856. Okay, let's go. I hope they remove this ad too. Nope, I still have to see that one. Okay. Alright, today's 16 words are stem, easel, absorb, digest, answer, review, check, hark, brief, hold, staunch, llama, engage, curb, outline, and occupy. Okay, llama is like the word, the animal llama without the letter L. Hark could be shark without the letter S. Easel could be weasel without the W. Anther could be panther without the P. So it could be animals missing a letter in front. Yeah, why not? It could be. I don't see any where that could. I don't see any others that could fit that. So that could be a group. Could even be the purple. Could even be the purple. Do I think it's a red herring? Throw me off? Huh. Okay, maybe I don't want to get too cocky and like lock it in yet. Okay, let's just think about it. Okay, review, check. Maybe digest, review, check, digest, and outline. Not sure. Or maybe, or if it's nouns, it could be brief, review, outline. Those are nouns. I guess digest is also a noun. But digest and absorb. Okay, right. Digest, absorb. Those are kind of similar. Okay. I think the animals one's definitely one. So I'm gonna go with the animals one first. Missing the first letter. Okay, that's the purple, but that did not seem that hard. I'm still trying to think about the other 3 groups we've got. Okay. Okay. Staunch. What does staunch mean? I don't remember. Okay, wait. Hold on. Engage. To hold. To occupy. Maybe curb. Is that the one? No, what? No, curb and stem. Oh. Hold on. No. This one. Stem, hold, curb, occupy. Because I'm thinking like something like to hold off something. Maybe staunch means that. I don't really know what staunch means. Noun-wise, I guess it could be brief, outline, digest, and review. Be something. And then engage, check, absorb, occupy could be another one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Which one do I think is the blue? That's the question, is it? I actually don't know. Do I do the nouns first, or maybe this one is the blue? Okay, we'll say like synonyms, right? Okay, try that. Blue. No, it's not. Wait. Okay. Or could. Oh, maybe stem. I don't know what staunch is. I think I've heard of like staunch believer. What does that? What does it actually mean? One away. Okay. Should I do the other one first, maybe? Outline, brief, review, digest. I'm not sure. It could be. Summary. Okay. All right. Wait. So okay. Let's see. Which ones did I do earlier? I think I did stem, hold, curb, and staunch. I think, and then one of them is wrong. Okay. Engage, absorb, occupy. I think it's without hold. So maybe this one. Stem, curb, staunch, and check. Maybe that's kind of to hold off something. Try that. Halt. Okay, yeah, hold off something. I think that counts. Engage, hold, absorb, occupy. To interest, to pique someone's interest or keep them like busy, kind of like that. Captivate. Okay, it's a good answer. Okay, I got one, but I feel like I don't know if it was me because I am a little bit sleepy, so I don't know if that's just me, making a silly mistake there with mixing up the blue and the yellow. But I did kind of feel it at some points, like like certain words could have gone into like it seemed to make sense that I got like one of the yellows wrong. It felt like it could have been in that group, but I mean honestly, it's late for me now. My brain is like only at half capacity, so I don't even know if that was me just not thinking it through properly, or if like I had a valid reason to like, yeah, yeah, Sam, I can see why you would think that word would go into that group, So, let me know, assess my if you want. I mean, if you want, it's up to you. You can assess my performance and let me know if when I mixed up. I think it was hold that so I feel like hold could also be like halt, right? Like like put you on hold, or like hold something back. That's what I was thinking, like that. Again, I think maybe part of the issue is because I didn't really know what staunch was. I can't remember what I tried, what I thought would go in the fourth group for the yellow initially. I don't remember. Maybe I thought staunch was captivated. Maybe that's what I thought it was, but I couldn't remember what staunch really meant. So I was like, yeah, I guess that's my problem too. If I had known that, maybe that would have been much easier if I had just known what staunch was. Summary was okay enough, although again, some of the words it felt like I wasn't sure if it would, in there. Because I thought maybe the brief digest outline review could be verbs rather than nouns, and then so it's like to review something, to outline, to brief, but not maybe digest. Because digest is more like to, because that's what I thought. Digest and absorb. That's kind of thing like to engage with a piece of content, whereas like check could be the same thing as like review, right? Check and review. So that's what I thought that could be the green. And so I felt like green, blue, and yellow, they have like layers of overlapping, whereas the purple is, in my opinion, really easy. I feel a lot of people are going to get that one first. Or it could be the one in this case where if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. That could also be it. I'm not sure what that's going to be like today, but yeah, curious to see if purple struck you easily or not. But I think this is a little bit of a tougher one, just because of the overlaps that it could have been amongst the different categories of connections. So yeah, let me know how you did for today's connections. All right, let's go on to the last daily game for today, which is the LA Times Mini Crossword. I have an ad for this one as well. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, we'll just wait for the ad for a little bit. Apparently, the gold price which leaves Mongolia's miners in the dust. Didn't know that. Okay, well, the ad's gone. It's quick. We're going to play the October 14th puzzle by Elizabeth Sikorsky. Let's go. Scrolling down a little bit here. One across, lover of Shakespeare. I assume Romeo? That seems to fit, I think. Oops. One down, Rosa de Sal, composer, blank Ismail. I don't know what that is. Two down, more mature, older. Okay. Three down, the treasure of the Sierra. Ooh, okay. That may be Leon, but it doesn't look right. Four down, Oklahoma City. Ooh, okay. Romeo might be incorrect. Five down, praiseful poems. Well, that's odes. Okay, so I think I'm right. Six across, Serengeti Antelope. Sure. Seven across, Fraser Terrier. I don't know, maybe the name is like Eddie or something. Eight across, future tech CEOs often. I don't know, like geeks or nerds? Something? Nine across, verb for you. R. Okay. Composer blank smell. No, three down. Pressure the Sierra. Sierra something. Is it like a Spanish word, perhaps, or Oklahoma City? I do not know this. Serengeti Antelope. Oh. I don't know that many types of antelope, to be honest. Not the ones that fit in these letters anyway. Man, unless I'm wrong. Okay, let's just try this Eddie one, because I have no idea. And let's do a check, perhaps? Hold on. Is this here? Where is this one? What's that? Oops. What does that do? Oh, no, I don't want that one. What's that? Check grid. Oh, Eddie is surprisingly correct. Okay, that's... Maybe Sierra Madre? It's Spanish, right? Let me try that. Okay, 8 across. Recruit CEOs often. Okay, so that means nerds. It's nerds. Okay. But what place is this? Oklahoma City. Maybe Enid. Okay. Maybe Rena? Oh, that was it. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. To be honest, I didn't know that. 1 second closer look at the clues. Lover, one across. Lover of Shakespeare, right? And now this, the question mark here, it doesn't mean that someone who loves Shakespeare, but rather a lover, created by Shakespeare, or like in Shakespeare's, writing something, things like that. That'd be Romeo, famous ones, of course. Romeo and Juliet, 5 letters, Romeo, right? One down, Rosa de Sal, composer, Rena Ismail. I didn't know this person. Apologies. I don't even know the thing that was being composed. Is it a song? Is it a play? I don't actually know, but all I know is that that's not my realm of trivia. I totally don't know. They don't sound familiar at all. So apologies for that. 2 down, more mature. Yep, to be older. 3 down, Treasure of the Sierra Madre. I'm not sure what that is, but if you have time, do Google it, check it out. I will try to Google it on my own when I have time, but it's not gonna happen today while I'm on holiday. Alright, 4 down, Oklahoma City. I know Enid is like a name, a person's name. I didn't know that there was a city called Enid. So, I mean, is it a popular city in Oklahoma? I don't really know that many cities in Oklahoma, unfortunately, anyway. So this is a tough one. Some of those common cities that I'm aware of, through, cultural absorption, that kind of thing. So, tough. 5 down, praiseful poems, they're called odes. Yep, like, ode to a Grecian urn, or I think it was ode to, was it ode to spring, or ode to something, but yeah. Basically to, like, honor and to, like, really talk about how much you love this thing or person. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's just scroll away. 6 across, Serengeti Antelope. I know Serengeti is in the African continent. I don't really know which country. I think it is a place in a country. I think an African country. I don't remember where. I'm guessing it's pronounced like Eland. Eland. I think I've seen this word before, but I didn't know that there was an antelope called that. I didn't know. So again, some tough words today. And today is what? It's Tuesday. Unusually hard for a Tuesday, in my opinion, anyway. 7 across Frasier Terrier. Again, I know a lot of people love to watch Frasier. Friends. I do know some things about Friends. I don't know much about Frasier, to be honest, except for a couple of characters' names, and that's it. I don't know what the gags are. Like Seinfeld as well. I don't know that, so I think that's hard because that's not what the sitcoms that I know. But I feel like a lot of people would know this. So for Frasier, so I guess it's just me, my gap knowledge. 8 across the future tech CEOs, often usually the nerds, the smarty pants, right? The ones who are like really intelligent and those kinds of things, right? Interested in tech and stuff. 9 across verb for you, right? Like I am is the to be verb for that pronoun. And then are would be the to be verb for you, right? And that's it. Yeah, a couple of tough ones. 1 down, 3 down. I didn't know that one. 4 down. That was tough. 6 across, 7 across. So yeah, like at least nearly half of them, I think. So getting in 2 minutes and 2 seconds was just kind of lucky, just because I was trying to find out some letters, and Sierra Madre sound like it might make sense. And like Madre means mother. Sierra, I can't remember what that one means. Ugh, I don't remember. But yeah, it sound like something that could be. I don't know what this is, but yeah. Apologies for the uninteresting explanations. I know it's really lacking when I don't really explain or go into in depth and detail these things. So I know one of you, I think it was Rom, who commented about on my post about me going on holidays. They suggested that I sort of record my videos in advance by altering the dates on my computer, which I've heard of. I know I could do that. There's a slight risk of the puzzles changing at the last moment. Like they might have already ready prepared those puzzles about a week in advance. But I've known there's a couple instances with previously when Doug used to do like Wordle interactions where they changed it at the last moment and then he had to quickly re-record. And I'm worried that this might happen to me, but I do think it is a rare occasion. It's not often, so I think that especially because I don't go on long vacations that often either. So I think that maybe it's a risk I'm willing to take just because so that I can make better videos during my holidays where it's not recorded in like my phone portrait mode, which doesn't look exactly great. I can have proper thumbnails, I can have proper discussions. I mean, of course, it'll be like double duty. Like, I mean, I like record 2 in one night, one for like the day I leave, one for the regular day, and that kind of thing. But that's probably better for you guys as an experience to watch it that way than me having to rush through the puzzles, not being able to research anything, spend more time on it because it would make the video really way too long, and take ages to upload them on my phone mobile data and hotel Wi-Fi anyway. So that's what I'm toying with. So I think I'm gonna do that and try that, and I think I'll just have to keep a reminder to myself that when I go on holiday, even though I've got the videos recorded early in advance, saved and scheduled for that day, I'll probably have to check on the morning of just to see if the puzzle is exactly what I thought it was going to be, or if they changed it. If they've changed it, I will have to record an emergency replacement, in whatever mode that I have, just so that we're getting the right version of it, which I do think is going to be rare, but it can happen. So we're going to do that. So yeah, so I think that's going to happen because at the end of the year in December, and heads up, I will be going away on vacation again for a couple of 4 or 5 days, but locally, so that I'll still be able to well, now that I actually think about it, I'm doing it locally. I could film it I could still record it on my laptop. So yeah, we'll see because I'll still be in Malaysia, so I could easily just bring my laptop in my bag because we're driving. I don't know. I think my phone just sorry, but I think my phone just fell asleep there because I was talking, rambling, and looking at nothing. But yeah, okay, that would be something for me to think about. I don't know why I'm talking out loud here. I guess it feels like when I'm not on the computer, it feels very casual chat rather than a recording, so that's why I talk about. So just ignore this last bit. It's very casual and just thinking out loud kind of stuff. All right, but yes, let me know in the comments area for today's Wordle, connections, and L times mini crossword if you did any of those or all of those. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.